Hello and welcome back to my H&H Americas haul videos. This is part 2. So if you'd like to see supplies, products that I got at H&H Americas conference, then stick around. All right, and we are we're doing part 2 of the H&H Americas haul video. We're going to look at products, supplies that I was given, and some that I bought because I was able to go to a wholesale sample sale. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do, so there might be a part 3. As I said in the first part, I went to a conference as a designer. The conference was called H&H Americas. It was held in Chicago from May 1st to 3rd. On April 30th, I attended the Content Creator Summit, which was done by GoSady. So GoSady is a company that is... GoSady is a firm or company that basically helps to market content creators. They help with the marketing and promotion and things like that. That's a really brief summary. So they held the Content Creator Summit. When I registered there on Tuesday, I got this beautiful purple bag. There were goodies inside. I don't remember what the goodies were in the bag because, yeah, I was very, very busy. So I got that bag first. And inside that bag, one of the things I do remember seeing was this craft your own story bag. I think it was in the GoSady bag. I really can't remember. So this was from Premier Yarns, and look at this. It's one of those like a shopping bag that you know, that takes up little space, and you tuck it into the little pocket. So those are great for shopping. So thank you, Premier Yarn. Like I said, that might not have been in that bag. It might have been in the bag I got the next day. I don't remember. But when I showed up for the Content Creator Summit, I was given another bag. I was given this lovely, beautiful Dellute bag. Dellute is the brand and the designer who designed this bag especially for the conference. And for us content creators, we got a beautiful bag like this to take home. And yeah, so I already put some knitting stuff in here. I have a project in here. By the way, this was a project given by Premier Yarns during our lunchtime. We had a pattern, excuse me. They gave us this pattern for an easy garter dishcloth, and I remember this much. It was the yarn and the instructions were in this red envelope, which I've already repurposed to hold all my business stuff. So that was in there, and they also offered some needles so we could do the project if we wanted to start it there. I tried to start it there, and then I got distracted, which happens all the time. And this is one of the yarns that was in the bag. So Premier Yarns, this is a Premier Yarn one. And this is also, these 2 balls of yarn were given to me by Premier Yarn during my lunch break, which I think they sponsored the lunch too. I'm sorry, I don't remember who sponsored the lunch. So I got that from them. Okay. So, and the bag from Dellute. It's a great project bag. Look, it's got snaps, these really sturdy snaps. And yeah, so, and when I went to their booth during the show, I saw so many gorgeous, 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 did I say gorgeous, bags that they make. And they also gave me this when I went to see them at their booth, Dellute. This cute little mesh bag. And this, I think, is promoting custom O snaps. I think these are the snaps, and they made these little bags because we were in Chicago, Windy City, and there's some yarn samples in here in this little bag. And I didn't even have a chance to look at them while I was in Chicago. So this is Unicorn Yarns, Madelinetosh. And this is some more yarns, Sprout Dream and Color yarn, Smooshy Cashmere Petite. So, oh, it's a cashmere merino. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, it's so soft. Oh, I just realized how soft this is. And no wonder Kitty likes it. And this is super fine crochet. That. So this one is also superwash merino wool. OMG. Okay, I have really got to up my sock knitting game and make some socks. This is just, oh, beautiful stuff. Anyway, okay, I just got distracted again by pretty stuff. So I'm already using the bag for some knitting and crochet projects. Okay, so the rest is, I'm going to show you, it's not going to be in any order probably because I didn't keep it in the order that I got it. It was impossible to do that. Okay, so another thing that I got on the day of the show opening, the actual trade show, when that was opened on May the 1st, the registrants were given this beautiful bag by Knit Pro, big sponsor of H&H Americas. Look at that, and it's little sheep with hearts. Aren't they cute? So this lovely, lovely bag. And that's not all. They didn't do enough. When I went to see their booth, I was given this little pouch that goes with the bag. This is also a Knit Pro pouch, and I was talking with them as a content creator. I was talking with them about possible collaborations, and I got their catalogs for their products. But look at, I didn't even open this pouch till I got home. And this, I think I didn't add anything. Yeah, everything that's in here, I can't wait to show you. This is so much fun. This is everything I need for my projects, basically. So it has a ton of stitch counters, ton of these little hearts, just like on the sheep. Ton of stitch counters. So, or stitch markers. The stitch markers or stitch counters? I can't remember. And yeah, I know how to use, I've used these before. I've used something like this before, and these are just so adorable. Look, and the color, isn't it perfect for me? I love this color. One of these, what do you call this? A stitch holder. And this is, oh, what is this called? It's when you want to hide the yarn into the knitting or the crochet that you're doing. One of those thingies there. Ugh, I don't remember what that is, the name of it. Oh, and this is to keep track of your rows, a row counter. or your stitches if you want, but usually this is for counting rows. And, or counting how many people are watching your videos. No, I'm kidding. Counting rows. This is a gauge to measure your needles. Isn't that cool? And a pair of travel scissors in this beautiful rainbow. And you know what? These open nicely. These open very nicely and close nicely. They don't get stuck. They're very, very nice. So yeah, basically everything I need to put in my project bag, which I am going to put in my project bag now. So, and it matches the Knit Pro bag that they gave us perfectly. So Knit Pro and Knit Pro. It's lovely stuff. In our GoSadie bag, I remember there was this color wheel from, it's a Vivalux color wheel. Vivalux, they make, you might know them for their lamps. They make these great lamps that you could, with magnifiers for crafters that they can wear. And I have their pamphlet around here somewhere for all the lighting systems that they make. So they gave us this color wheel, super valuable tool for creators. Love that. I remember that came from them. So during the brand and content creator meeting, where we were doing like a speed dating thing, we met with Hemptech. They were also a sponsor during our lunch break. And we got some samples, and yeah, and they gave me some extra stuff. I went to see them at the booth because we were talking about collaborating together. And so I don't remember at which point I got which sample, but so yeah, so Hemptique is the brand name. And let me show you some of the gorgeous stuff I got. So Hemptique, let me read to you, your source for sustainable crafting supplies, www.hemptique.com. So I'm going to give it to you very briefly here. They are a manufacturer. They are the leading manufacturer of industrial hemp and natural fiber products. Our commitment is to provide eco-friendly, sustainable, and innovative products to customers worldwide. So that's that in a nutshell. And they gave me a bunch of samples, a coupon, okay, for purchasing stuff. I have some stickers. I think did this come from them? I'm not sure if that came from them. I think so. Okay, so let's see what I have in here. Okay, there's lots of stickers. Okay, so I got all this beautiful hemp cord or twine to try and play with for multiple types of crafting. I was asking about the book binding, if I could use some of this in book binding. I could use some of this in slow stitching. I could even use some of this in some sort of crochet project, or even making tassels maybe. So there's so many things to do with cord. It is a very nice eco-friendly product. This is their waxed, bonded, and round thread. And yeah, and this is their true hemp premium quality crafting cord for all sorts of crafts. Another hemp cord, and perfect for jewelry making. And yeah, so I got all these beautiful cords from Hemptique to play with and to share with my viewers and showcase and all that. And some like this one, it's like super strong. I think this is like this is strong enough for bookbinding. You can't break this. It's like impossible to break. You tug on this and tug on this, and yeah, it's really strong stuff, and it's beautifully dyed, beautifully. So that was fun. That's a lot of fun, and such a sweet lady there. Such a nice person, Hemptique. So good. Everybody's nice in the craft industry, though. That's the thing. Oh, and I stopped by the Stitch Bomm. Are they called the Stitch Bomm booth? I can't remember what they're called now. But in my sample unboxing video, I showed you the Bomm, the Stitch Bomm for your hands. And I went by to tell them that I made a video and all that. And they let me take another one home. And this one is Rose Geranium. And oh my goodness, it's lovely. I love the scent of roses and geraniums. So to me, this is lovely. So this is the full size. Well, is it the full size? This is it's a larger size than the sample I received in the sample box, of course. And this is to put on your fingers when you're stitching, do it. And I realized, oh, doing macrame when I'm pulling on those cords in that jute, this would be really, really helpful. So I got that sample. These ladies at the booth for Mary Allen's Best Press, they were really nice. We were staying at the same hotel, and we were chatting at the hotel, and they said, come by the booth. They wanted to see if we could collaborate because I have a YouTube channel. And I already knew about their product. I have used their product in the past for pressing fabrics for my sewing projects. And I think it's lovely. Has a lovely scent. And it's basically a clear starch and sizing alternative. So the alternative is that it feels nice, it smells nice. Yeah. I like it way better than the stuff I used to buy, which came in a spray can. Yeah, this just is nice to use. And I didn't know that they made other products, but they do. And one of them, and this has nothing to do with sewing or knitting, but I do have pets. They make urine trouble pet stain remover odor eliminator. So I asked them, could I have a bottle of that? Because I have pets. And yeah, they let me take one of these home so I could try it. And it says it's nature friendly. Terminates odors on contact, even skunk. Okay, well, as much as I want to test this product, I will not purposely test it on skunk. I won't do it. I just won't do it. I won't do it on purpose. No way. I draw the line. Oh my goodness. So yeah, and I got all this information about the products that they sell. And so I am showing, yeah, they have stain removers. They have like the detergent for washing delicate fabrics or your delicate garments. Oh, I love this one. I hate ironing. Never iron again. Yeah. Give me that. I don't like to iron unless it's fabric or paper for making a project. I don't like to iron like my husband's shirts or anything. I don't. It's weird. I'll iron paper though and fabric, but not finished garment. Not somebody else's shirts. Oh, and they have some cream for swollen hands. They have Pepe Le Pew remover smell. Pepe Le Pew smell remover. So yeah, they seem to have a lot of really neat products. Like I said, I knew about their Best Press. I already liked the product. I've already used it in the past. And I was not aware that they had all these other things. Oh yes, they also gave me this. They also gave me a continuous spray bottle, which I can fill with any of the, because they sell the Best Press in big bottles. I did not want to bring that on the airplane. This was heavy enough as it was, but you can buy it in really large quantities and then fill this, and there's a funnel, and they sell the funnel in bottle, and you can refill your bottle. Use less packaging, of course, to use your best press or other products that they sell in large quantities that you would like to spread. And this is like a fine mist. So, yeah. So thank you so much to Best Press, the lovely ladies there. And, yeah, that's one of the companies that I met with. And I hope to do more collaborations with Mary Ellen's Best Press in the future. See, kitty, this is for you. This is for when you're being bad kitty. See? Yeah. In our bags, we had a sample of iris thread. And this is a 100% polyester, good for machine embroidery. This white, they're big spools, so appreciate that a lot. Yeah, this is definitely something that I use a lot, so always nice to get some. At the Madera Thread booth, I had the opportunity to meet with the designer and podcaster of Quilter on Fire. I hope I said that right. I know I have the information in my bag somewhere. And she was telling me about this new line that she does, not a new line, but she has a collection of threads that she designed. She put together a collection of threads that are nature inspired. They're gorgeous, gorgeous colors. And they also, there's something about this thread that is supposed to be, they call it Sensa Green. It's not bleached. It's Egyptian cotton, 100% Egyptian cotton, and it's a sustainable raw material thread, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, so premium quilting thread, Sensa Green. She let me pick the color I wanted. I chose this nice light pink. I thought this would go with a lot of things that I work with. And yeah, so Madera Thread gave me this beautiful Sensa Green quilting thread. When I stopped by the Riley Blake Designs booth, and Riley Blake also provided the lanyards for our passes at the show. So, and they're really, really pretty. They gave me some things just because I was there. They gave me a bunch of these cute stickers. And they gave me this tin. Look how lovely that is. And this, see the design carries through. And I was like, oh, this is so nice. You know, they gave me this tin. But I didn't know what was inside. It's full of clips. Those clips, I love these clips. I love using these clips in my sewing. There's like, it's a full bag. It's like, ah. So this was super nice. It was unexpected. I'm really grateful for that. They also gave me a beautiful notebook, which I showed in the first part, the first video. So I'm just going to show it quickly again. This, if you want to see more about this, go to part 1. This is the notebook they gave me. And they also gave me the cutest seam ripper. And I do not know where it is right now. But when I find it, I will insert a picture of it and put it here. And yeah, so that was Riley Blake. Riley Blake also gave me these wonderful buttons. This one is by Lori Holt of Bee in My Bonnet again. This is the autumn one. This is the Hometown Holiday. I guess this is like the winter or Christmas one. There's this one, American Pile. And there's this one, Chunky Threads. So they're beautiful. They're just beautiful buttons. And so thanks again, Riley Blake. The people at Magic Clip gave me a bunch of clips like this, the mini magic clips. They're awesome. I love these clips. So thank you so much to Magic Clip or Taylor Seville Originals. These are just great to use. They're great because if you're sewing, you can like the foot. Your sewing foot can go over this, and you know you can still leave the clip attached to your fabric, and it doesn't, you know, nothing gets damaged basically. So yeah, they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. In the situation where I want to keep my fabric together, it's really important that it stays together while I sew it. And I don't want to use a pin for some reason, because maybe it's a silk or something, or a fabric that would get damaged easily. And I really want it to stay together while I sew it. These are really, really, really helpful. So thank you for my magic clips. So in my bag, I think it was my Go Sadie bag on the first day on Tuesday, there was this cute little pouch from Premier Yarns, and it has all these fun little sayings on it. And of course I used it to hold a bunch of little things while I was at the show, because I got lots of little things from different companies. I got lots of pens. This is a pen from Go Sadie. Oh, this is from Madera. Oh yes, and these pens, Madera Thread, I showed it before. They were handing out some pens like this, and this casing is made with the leftovers of their threads, and and I think it's the one that has the polyester in it. And when they are with heat, they melt together, and they contribute to making the tubes of these pens. They look like wood, but it's not. It's like melted polyester thread. Isn't that fun? So yeah, they gave me that. Okay. I'm going to show you a bunch of pens because I got pens from people. I got a pen. I don't remember what this is from. Got a pen from Palmer. I got a pen here from, a German company that makes scissors. The Kretzer. I like the little scissors. Isn't that cute? And they make scissors. And they're just beautiful scissors. But I got to take this pen home. German scissors. This was in my content creator bag. It was I think it's a little ring to put on my phone, to hold my phone. This is from Stitching Time Yarn Inspirations. This is to put over my camera on my my laptop or my desktop, so I can cover the eye there. So if I don't want to show the world what I'm doing in case someone's spying on me. So I got lots of neat little gadgets that are really, really practical. Okay. I also got some little pins. This is from Oink Pigments. Oink Pigments, they specialize in dyeing yarns. So they have the cutest little pins. And Bernat sewing is my superpower. I got this pin. And I also got this pin with a pin cushion and pins in it. This was in one of my bags. I know that. This is a charm that I made when I stopped by. There was a make and take with for Craft Industry Alliance, and my friend Christy Traxel was doing the make and take, and I made this with Resin Rockers resin and some dried flowers in this little bezel. So that's something I actually made while I was there. So the Sew Tights, they were a sponsor of the Content Creator Summit, and they gave us some nice products. They gave us some samples, I should say, and yeah, we met them at the speed dating thing for working with brands. And so Sew Tights are basically magnetic notions for pinning when you can't, and cutting without slipping. So yeah, so I'm gonna show you what they shared with us. They gave each one of us this really cool wearable magnetic straight pin and snip holder. So I don't know if you could see, there's a needle on here on this pretty like turquoise thing, and it's a really strong magnet, and it says do not wear near a pacemaker. No worries, I do not have a pacemaker. And I'm just going to show you here on the sleeve, on my sleeve, you can put this like on your whatever your, you know, your clothes. You put the magnet on, you put one piece on one side and the other piece on the inside. So I went to get some of my pins, and so see, it holds the pins while it'll fall off. So isn't that a great little gadget? So they gave that to us, and they sell things like this, and their magnets are really strong. So they gave us that, and I don't know if they have a name for, yeah, the wearable magnetic straight pin and snip holder. And so that is something that they sell. They sell the Sew Tights, so instead of using pins, you use these little magnetic bars. And they have this great new cutting system that rotates that's coming out. And yeah, they just had some really cool, practical tools for the sewer. And frankly, I think that a lot of their tools I could use in my sewing, but I could also use a lot of their tools in my paper crafting, which is really, like, for me, that's a worthwhile investment, just saying. And they gave us some lip balm, which, oh, with an SPF, I didn't even notice that. So this was really useful at the show, because with all the talking I did, my lips did get chapped, did get dry, I should say, and that was a welcome relief. So really fun to have met Sew Tights, and hope I can work with them in the future. The Merry Crafters publisher, they offered a free gift when you went to their booth with the finished puzzle that they gave in the sample box, and they were really nice. They let me have 3 of these little stitch markers counters that have kitty cats on them, because they, you know, I love cats. And they did give me some books, and I showed the books in the first video. So that was another neat little thing I brought home. Not only do they give stitch markers, but there were also some tags. So you can make swatches of the yarns and fibers that you have, and some little tags for like gift giving. So a nice little gift. It's unfold a workstation in your lap. When you're finished, just close it up. Everything stays in one place. I would love to show it to you. I would love to share it with you. I think it's a really cool idea. It's a very, I think this is a magnificent concept, but it's not out yet. So if I can ever get my hands on one of her magnetic project mats, I will gladly share it with you. But yeah, if you want to go check out All Stitch Studio on Instagram and allstitchstudio.com, the website, please do. Really, really pretty tools for making our stitching, you know, to helping us with whatever we're doing, whether it's crochet, knitting, embroidery, etc. So fun thing that I got there. Now, I have several products from this brand, Likey. Oh my goodness, I'm probably butchering this. I got this rosewood, beautiful rosewood needle sizer and gauge tool. So this is to measure your needles, to make sure you have the right size for your project. Or if you have like imperial size needles and you want to know the metric, or you have metric, you want to know the imperial size, this will help you. There's rulers here, centimeters and inches for measuring your gauge when you are making a swatch of your knitting, your crochet. So it's nice and flat. It's a beautiful piece of rosewood too. So, and there are some circular needles, knitting needles. Look at the pretty pink one is 3.5 millimeters or a US 4. And this one is a 4 millimeter or US 6. And actually, these are probably the size I would use the most when I would knit things for my kids. I'm thinking, yeah, I think this is probably something I would use. That was in my bag. Okay. Oh, it's going to be hard to show. Also, GoSadie gave us each this curve stand, an ultra portable tablet and phone stand. And their aim is always to have us creators have more time to create, and they can help handle the not so fun part of the creative business. So yeah, it's a stand for the cell phone. That's nice. All the techie things that we don't like to buy, but we need. It's nice to be given some. Knitpick darning egg. Knitpick's darning egg. And it's a wooden darning egg to when you're doing like sock repair and stuff. It's really nice. It's a nice piece of wood, but Knitpicks gave this to us. I have more information on Knitpicks. I will have to do, I think, a separate video for. I did meet Knitpicks at the brand content creator meeting party thing also. Okay, Knitpicks, a place for every knitter. Crochet.com, that's all Knitpicks. It's a place for knitters. Crochet.com is the place for crocheters. We offer the yarn tool and tutorials to take you from your first chain to 100th masterpiece. Yeah, so they had this, and I love a beautiful darning egg. I really like that, and I will use this. I have used a darning egg, and this one is slightly different from the one I got from my mom. So my mom's doesn't have this flat piece on here, so that'll be fun for me to try out. Nice darning egg. Thank you, Knitpicks. Okay, I have this knitting needle, a 3.75 millimeter or US 5 Takumi knitting needles. They're premium bamboo made in Japan. This was from Clover. This was one in one of my goodie bags. Very nice needles. I know the Clover products. I've seen their needles. They're very nice and smooth, fun to work with. So they're just great for some knitting projects. And yeah, so ribbon just came off of this one. Berentex designer fabrics. Berentex designer fabrics were at the show. They had a booth. They were at the Content Creator Summit. They are open to working with content creators, and they have like a whole ambassador program and all that, which I have to look into. So Berentex is basically a fabric supplier. A supplier of 100% premium cotton fabrics. They create beautiful quality fabrics who inspire quilters and sewists around the world to produce delightful crafts. And I was so grateful and so lucky to get some samples of their beautiful fabrics. And I just saw this, I picked these. I just thought this was a really nice palette. And I picked these because it's a palette that I am using currently and some other stuff that I'm doing behind the scenes. So I think that's why I was just drawn to these colors. So I got that. Yeah, and this is their beautiful, colorful flyer. Artistry, Contempo, Better Basics, Comfort Flannel, Triple Dyed Ballies, Quilt Bags, Traditions, Canvas. So they do a lot. They beautiful stuff. Their booth was beautiful, and yeah. So I got this complimentary swatch pack from Berentex. All these beautiful pieces of fabric. They gave us this Berentex Project X Blooming Color 1 by Wolf Paper. Yes, so these are a line that they have. The other fabrics I showed just before can coordinate with them. And yeah, so pretty. So pretty. I love fabric. I love fabric. This will turn it into a project. I'm not sure what I will do with it. Yeah, but I should put this all together so I can find it more easily. So yeah, Berentex, I can't wait to play with this and make something pretty. Now in a goodie bag, there was this from Andover Fabrics, and when you went to their booth, I think I got more of this. So this is Learn to EPP, that is paper piecing, and especially would like to try this age-old method of piecing. Use the enclosed hexagons and fabric to create a flower from us. So you have everything here to do English paper piecing, and I have learned how to do English paper piecing, and I've played with that a little bit. I'm yet to make a video on that because I have much to learn. But this is so much fun. And they're, you know, Andover Fabrics, again, another beautiful fabric company. So that is a lovely project. Nice samples. Look at that. Another product from Likey or Licky. Oh, I wish I knew exactly how to pronounce that. A handcrafted wood shawl pin. I love the idea of shawl pins. I have a couple shawls I've made, and that's perfect to hold the shawl closed, because that's a problem, right? That's an issue we can have with our shawls. We make them, but if we go outside and the wind catches them, then yep. So this is great, and it's really pretty. What does it say? What wood it is? I wonder if they say. It's probably a rosewood again, but it's a beautiful shawl pin, and I will proudly wear that